Hello guys, welcome back to Flashback Flicks. Get ready for a quick dive into today's movie recap. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Today, we're diving into the 2018 sci-fi animated movie Next Gen. Grab a cozy spot, get your favorite snacks, and enjoy this exciting recap. The story begins with a young girl named Mai, who lives in the technologically advanced city of Grainland with her mom. Her father abandoned them when she was little, and now her mother has started to cope with the separation by relying on robots, making Mai feel left out. This turns her into a rebellious teenager who hates robots, unlike the rest of the citizens. Mai lives in a futuristic world where highly intelligent and advanced robots live together with people. All of this was made possible by a scientist named Justin Pin, who invented all the robots with the motive of making life easier for humans. Mai and her mom are on their way to attend a product launch at the IQ Robotics headquarters, where the CEO is about to unveil a new invention for his robots. But Mai isn't interested in attending because she despises robots. Annoyed that her mother isn't paying attention to her because of a robot, she decides to leave the line and check out a new stadium, as she is passionate about football. She spots a robot and climbs on it to get a better view of the stadium, but since the small robot can't hold her for long, she falls to the ground. Immediately, security robots arrive to take her away, as children must always be with their parents. Before the security can catch her, Mai manages to escape through a robot transportation tunnel and ends up falling into the secret lab of Dr. Tanner, who has been creating an attack robot known as 77. Mai goes to take a look at the robot and accidentally activates it. The robot, 77, seems highly intelligent, with the capability to understand human emotions. Suddenly, Mai is captured by the security and taken back to her mother. Here we see the CEO of IQ Robotics, who appears before the crowd, where Mai and her mother are, and is about to launch his new robot invention. Justin finally unveils his new invention, called the new Gen 6. He explains that this robot can do everything people want it to, making everyone very excited, except for Mai. However, no one knows that Justin has secret, bad intentions. He has designed the robots to explode. He is currently assisted by his employee, Tanner Rice, who knows of his evil plans and is secretly building a robot to stop Justin's schemes. Later, Tanner discovers that his secret robot is missing. He fears that Justin might find out about it. Meanwhile, 77 is looking for Mai because he wants to return the bag she left behind and hopes to befriend her. While following Mai, the police spot 77 on the highway and begin to chase him. To avoid the police, 77 tries to escape using his speed, but as the chase intensifies, he instinctively activates his weapon system, which destroys the police robots attacking him. His priority was just to return Mai's bag. Unfortunately, more robots arrive and begin responding violently by launching missiles, causing him to fall to the lower levels of the city. When 77 gets back up, he realizes that his memory core has been damaged, which means once his memory is full, he will have no choice but to delete some memories to make new ones. Mai is at school, and as soon as classes end, she goes outside to play football alone. Suddenly, she is interrupted by a group of girls, led by a girl named Greenwood, who mocks her and bullies her by commanding her robots to beat her up. Mai returns home, and her mother notices her injuries but doesn't understand her daughter's pain. Both of them have been feeling disconnected since her father left. A few moments later, Mai goes outside to play with her dog, Momo, and she sees 77 playing with Momo. Mai is shocked to see the robot again and yells at him to leave her house. Out of nowhere, her robotic toothbrush rushes toward her and tries to make her brush her teeth before bed. 77 sees this as a threat and destroys the annoying toothbrush robot. Impressed by what she just saw, Mai asks him what that was, and 77 responds, saying it's a phased plasma rifle. After witnessing 77's weapon system, Mai changes her mind and decides to hide him in her outhouse. 77 discovers that almost half of his storage memory is filled up, and he has only a few hours of memory left, so he begins deleting old memories to save space for new ones. He deletes his memory of playing with Mai's dog, and after doing that, he increases his memory storage by 3 hours. Later, at the robotics headquarters, Justin calls in Dr. Tanner to question him about the incident on the highway caused by 77. Justin threatens Tanner, telling him not to work on any side projects anymore and instead focus on his project, as he wants his new robot invention to be sent to every household. He shows Tanner his plan by using his new robot invention and demonstrates how he intends to use robots to harm people. The next day, Mai returns to the football field with 77, planning to get revenge on the bullies. The bullies still don't take her seriously until 77 catches one of their attacking robots and uses his weapon system to destroy it, which manages to scare them away. For the first time, Mai likes a robot and thanks 77 for having her back. Over the next few days, Mai and 77 spend more time together, breaking rules and destroying robots. They form a bond that transcends into a friendship. But sadly, there's an upsetting truth 77 doesn't want to tell Mai. Each time they spend together, he has to choose a memory to delete. As more days pass, 77 finds it increasingly difficult to decide which memories to delete because all the memories he now has are of the great times he spent with Mai. Meanwhile, Justin is interviewed regarding the recent robot violence in the city, but he lies, saying the robots involved aren't from his company. The crowd believes his lies and applauds him. That evening, Mai discovers that 77 has forgotten her dog and asks him if he's okay, but 77 reassures her and tells her to go back to bed. Suddenly, he decides to reveal the truth to her, explaining that if he doesn't free up space in his storage, he won't be able to have new memories, which would make his system automatically shut down and erase all his memories, including of himself and Mai. He tells her that he's scared because he doesn't want to keep forgetting the memories they've shared. Mai then decides to help him delete memories and chooses to delete the memory of when she called him a stupid robot the first time they met. But 77 doesn't want to delete it because it was their first encounter, which means a lot to him. Mai reassures him that they'll make new memories. Back at the robotics headquarters, Justin captures Dr. Tanner and is about to kill him for working on a side project. Tanner convinces Justin to spare him by promising to find 77 and use him as part of Justin's evil plan. Justin agrees and lets him go. Mai sees a student getting bullied by Greenwood and her gang. Mai takes a baseball bat to confront them with 77's help. She wants the bullies to feel the pain she has endured, but 77 stops her, reminding her that Greenwood is just a kid like her. Mai gets offended and runs away, calling 77 a stupid robot. Later that night, Mai realizes and apologizes to 77, and they reconcile. Dr. Tanner successfully locates Mai's house and tells her that he can fix 77's memory core. However, he reveals that the repair will wipe out all his memories. Out of nowhere, CEO Justin arrives and reveals his plan to wipe out millions of people using his Q robots. Immediately, Justin instructs his killer robot to kill 77. After a long fight between the opposing robots, Justin manages to capture Mai's mom. As Justin started to shoot at them, 77 manages to get Mai away from the danger. Mai shouts at 77 for not rescuing her mom before Justin captured her and blames him for not even using his weapon system to protect them. But 77 tells her the sad truth that he has deleted his weapon system files and others to clear space for the exciting moments he has shared so far with Mai. Mai insults him more, blaming him for her mother's capture. She denounces her friendship with him and goes to find her mother, leaving 77 heartbroken. Mai tries to break into the building where her mother is held, and 77 also arrives to help out, and they both end up working together to defeat the robots attacking them. Immediately after that, Mai painfully shares her feelings with 77 on how she is still hurt concerning how her father abandoned her, but 77 consoles her and tells her that at least she still has a robot that cares for her. Mai reconciles with 77 again, and they both make their way down the building to find her mother. Justin stops them and reveals to them that he is not actually human but a robot covered with human flesh. Tanner badly tries to convince Justin to stop his evil plans but ends up getting killed. Suddenly, 77 and Justin go into a one-on-one combat, and in the process, they fall out of a window, landing in a football field where Justin's robot starts to attack him. Mai makes her way to the room where her mother is held, and as they are both about to escape, Justin stops them. He opens up all his plans to massacre human existence because he sees them as a bunch of stupid fools. But Justin didn't realize in time that Mai has been recording everything he was saying, and everyone was watching and listening to everything Justin was saying to Mai and her mother. Now the world knows of Justin's evil plans. Outraged, Justin attacks Mai, and in the process, she ends up pulling out one of his robotic eyes. The people who are still watching are so shocked and couldn't believe their idol is a robot who plans to wipe out human existence. Justin then opens up to the world that humans are selfish, and the only way to make the world a better place is by ending all of humanity. Justin starts to activate all the Q robots to explode on the people. Immediately, Justin transfers himself to his killer robot in an attempt to kill 77. After a long fight, Justin lasers him out of the stadium. 77 sees my captured and is about to be killed by Justin, and Justin's robots are also about to end humanity. 77's only choice is to wipe out all his memories and others to bring back his weapon system so he can save Mai and the people. Immediately, 77 turns on his weapon system and manages to rescue Mai, who was being thrown down the building by Justin. 77 looks at Mai as his memory slowly starts to wipe out. As 77 is about to die, he looks at Mai one last time and tells her that she is a really good person and she should not give up on making new memories because she is a kind person with so much to offer. Suddenly, 77 goes to fight to the death with Justin. During the battle, all his memories of Mai keep going away slowly until all his memories are wiped out completely, and he manages to clash with Justin with full force, which causes an explosion. Mai, so afraid, runs to look for him and hopes he's still alive. Mai sees 77 is already shut down and cries really hard, thinking he's dead. But suddenly, Mai unconsciously turns on 77's system, putting a smile on her face as she sees the robot alive again. But 77 looks at her in confusion, asking who she is. Mai cries in pain, realizing that all his memories of her are already gone. She believes she has just lost the only person who was truly there for her. A few days later, Mai decides to start her friendship again from the start with 77, and she's now friends with Greenwood and the other kids that bullied her before. They all play football together, and that was how the movie ended. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe for more animated adventures. Until next time.